So here we are for the first of 10, opening day at Ascot. First crop of the new season 2-year-olds. About to go, they're off racing. And the first of them to fly out of the gates is Sovereign Rock, who's got early speed. All on Red had jumped away very quickly. Tigerland dropped right out to be a conspicuous last at the end of 200. Fired right up just behind them. Texan Dream hit the bridle hard, had the neck arched. Over on the inside next of all as they work down the side of the course as cute as can be. Being closely followed by Bivy Chick. A length away behind those. Then as they come along the side, Dawn Dancer. Further back on the rails, the Tempest. Firearm is next, and tacking onto the back of those is Tigerland. 400 left to go, and All on Red, given a bit of rain, drew clear at the top of the home straight. It's All on Red, led by a length and a half. On the outside, Texan Dream starts to loom after it. In behind those, cute as can be, trying to weave its way through, but All on Red finds 120 left to go, and All on Red had broken away from them. It's all on Red. All on Red pulling away for Luke Campbell, and All on Red wins it. All on Red has won from Dawn Dancer getting home well. Over on the inside, cute as can be, might be third, and also their Firearm running on, finding the ground a bit too short. Tigerland, they were followed further back by Texan Dream, who weakened in the final stages of the race, followed further back then by Sovereign Rock, who dropped out as well. The Tempest, and back there a long last when they pull up is Bivy Chick. All on Red, number 1 for trainer Tiana Noski, the Doubtland colt, who fetched 62,500 here in Perth at the Magic Millions, has scored and scored on debut in good style. Certainly put to the acid test outside the pace, kick clear at the top of the home straight, and has set up that break running on Dawn Dancer. Down on the inside, cute as can be, the stablemate just in front of Texan Dream Firearm. And that's how they'll finish in the Valet Lindsay Severn Plate. All on Red for Tiana Noski Racing. G. White, Mrs. T. Shutterworth, S. McFarlane, and ridden by Luke Campbell, who has the distinction of booting home the first 2-year-old winner of the new season for Tiana Noski. Second placing, 2, Dawn Dancer by Headwater from Sunrise Dancer, trained by Ryan Hill, ridden by Stephen Parnham. Third, number 9, cute as can be, by Acrobat from Katina, Ryan Hill, Victoria Corva. 59.77 the time there, and 2 lengths by 3/4, and a nice way to step out and post a victory on debut. Purchased here in Perth at the Magic Millions, $62,500 acquisition, and reclaims a fair bit of that purchase price at its first run. Next event today will be the MCA Polytrack Handicap over 1,600 metres. There are no changes. They will jump at 12:39. In the meantime, Tiana has joined us down in the yard, and she'll be no doubt absolutely chuffed to see her first season 2-year-old step out and do it in very good fashion. She's down there at the moment with Lockie Taylor.
That she will, Darren. Thank you very much. Tiana, congratulations on the win. All on Red. Talk us through the process. You purchased him for 62,500 at the Perth Magic Millions, Sal. What attracted you to buy him in the first place?
Yeah, just really like the breed, really like the Doubtlands. Already had a few in the stable, and he just looked like a real runner. He's just really well balanced, and he looked like he was ready to put a saddle on. How
has he been throughout the breaking in process and his first preparation to date? Has he always given you the indication that he'd run early?
Yeah, he's just super professional. Luke's done lots of work on this horse early in the campaign, so big credit to him. But the horse has just taken it in stride. He's been here before, and he's made it a lot easier.
Today, from the outset, he had a wide alley to overcome, but that didn't matter because he looked ultra professional from that outside gate.
Yeah, bit bummed when the barriers come out, but he's pretty well schooled and he does everything right. So we just knew that if he had a bit of luck and kept out of trouble, then he should be thereabouts.
Yourself and Jared recently made the move down to the farm. How has the move been, and how are the horses going?
Well, they seem to like it, and hopefully the results keep coming. It's been a bit of hard work, so huge thanks to Jared for everything he's done with these horses, but no, it's good.
A couple more runners to come. A word on Beccalotti and Cessation. Can they make it a really big day for the stable?
Yeah, they're all ticking over nicely. They're obviously up in class. Beccalotti's drawn terribly, so she'll have to go back, and yeah, Cessation, she's always going well. Good race for her. There's a lot of speed in there, so fingers crossed they should be in the money.
And you've managed to get Jared on strapping duties. Do you think there'd be a Group 1 winning jockey around the country strapping here today?
No, you never. Might be the luck. We needed it.
Well done.
Thank you.
There's Tiana Noske. What a result for the Noske family. All on Red makes it a winning debut, and he just looked like an ultra-professional 2-year-old there, Scotty.
Certainly did, Lockie. I raced a horse called All on Black, and this horse in his first start has made more money than he did in about 5 years. So it's well named, All on Red, and they've got the money here today. In the end, that barrier only made a difference as they were loading them in, because as soon as they opened, you could see that he was one of the first heads out of the machine. Ryan Hill's horse, Sovereign Rock, jumped the gates really cleanly, but then the only other one charging forward was All on Red, and Luke Campbell pressed the button and went on with it. And in the end, that probably is the winning move.
Certainly is a really nice ride from Luke Campbell, and great to see him on the winners board nice and early here at Ascot throughout this season. But All on Red sets outside the lead of Sovereign Rock and gets the job done here in the Valet Lindsay Severn Plate. Luke's just making his way back to Scal. He'll make things official with steward Harold Taylor, but here he is catching up with Scotty.
Luke Campbell wins the first race of the new Ascot season aboard a pretty sharp 2-year-old.
Yeah, he's good. He's really professional. Tiana and Jared do a fabulous job with their horses, and I got in him probably about 3 or 4 months ago now here when he first came in, and I knew sort of from the get-go he was pretty professional, and I knew that he'd be a pretty good 2-year-old, so I'm excited for his future.
Going into the race, probably the only query was that barrier number 9.
Definitely. When I saw the barriers came out, I was a bit down, but nah, look, he bounced really well today, put himself there. Actually, behind the barriers, I was looking at all the other horses, and most of them misbehaving and being a bit nervous and that, and my bloke was actually the most well-behaved, and I thought, geez, he's going to run a good race, and that he did. So we got a good run throughout, and I just rated him as best as I could, and he really found, and yeah, proud of him.
So professionalism seems to be the key for him.
Yeah, definitely. I think professionalism for 2-year-olds going out for the first couple of times is the key for most of them. As I said, behind the barriers, he was probably one of the only ones behaving, and I think that holds him in good stead.
Beautiful ride, well done.
Thank you.
Great result for Luke Campbell there, combining with Tiana Noske, and All on Red taking out the opening race of the Ascot season, the Valet Lindsay Severn Plate.